look at the official release calendars and the corporate press announcements currently trending on social media, you might think that Hollywood is finally entering a new golden age. The mega corporations that own the entertainment industry are currently pouring billions of dollars into producing the most expensive slate of movies in human history. But if you stop looking at the polished studio marketing and start looking at the leaked corporate accounting sheets, a terrifying picture begins to emerge. The mega corporations are currently walking into a financial slaughterhouse. They have officially greenlit productions with budgets so astronomically high, it is mathematically impossible for them to turn a profit. Most people think that predicting a box office flop is just a guessing game. It isn't. It is pure, basic mathematics. You just have to know how to read the formula.
I got this!
Remember the golden rule of Hollywood finance, the 2.5 rule. Because movie theaters keep 50% of the ticket sales, and because global marketing campaigns cost over $100 million, a movie must make roughly 2.5 times its production budget just to break even. Today, we are auditing the official theatrical calendar for the rest of 2026. We have analyzed the historical franchise data, the actor salaries, and the Wall Street debt. And the math is absolutely blood-chilling. Here are the 6 highly anticipated 2026 blockbusters that are mathematically guaranteed to be financial disasters, and the corporate arrogance that is leading them straight off a cliff. Suicide Mission number 1, Fast and Furious 11. Officially slated to hit theaters in June of 2026 to bring back Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, Jason Statham, Jason Momoa, and Charlize Theron. Before the director even turns on a single camera, Universal Pictures has allegedly burned through $100 million just paying the cast. Add in the Suicide Mission number 2, Masters of the Universe. Amazon MGM Studios has officially announced that a live-action reboot of the classic 1980s cartoon He-Man will hit theaters on June 5th, 2026. From a business standpoint, this movie is practically cursed. This project has been stuck in development hell for 20 years. Netflix actually spent nearly $30 million in pre-production on this movie before their accountants looked at the math, panicked, and completely canceled it. Now Amazon MGM is picking up the pieces. Here is why this movie will mathematically flop. To make a live-action movie about a magical warrior riding a giant green tiger, you have to spend a fortune on visual effects. The budget is estimated to easily clear $150 million. But the studio has fallen into the nostalgia trap. They believe that 45-year-old men loved the toys in the 1980s. Teenagers will buy tickets in 2026. That is a massive miscalculation. The modern audience has absolutely no emotional connection to the Masters of the Universe brand. With a massive CGI budget and no built-in modern fan base, this movie is going to be buried alive. Speaking of brand disconnect, our next 2026 disaster involves Warner Brothers taking a massive risk on a superhero that has already failed twice. Suicide Mission number 3, Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. Set to release in June of 2026, this is one of the first major films in the brand new DC universe. Warner Brothers is betting $175 million that audiences are ready for a new version of the Girl of Steel. But the financial ghost of the past is haunting this movie. The last time the character appeared on screen, in The Flash, the movie was a catastrophic failure, losing Warner Brothers over $200 million. Warner Brothers is suffering from brand rot. When a studio releases 5 or 6 bad movies in a row, the audience stops trusting the brand. By spending $175 million on a character that hasn't proven she can carry a solo movie, Warner Brothers is essentially gambling their last remaining chips on a reboot that nobody asked for. If this movie misses its $437 million break-even point, it could kill the new DC universe before it even starts. But Warner Brothers isn't the only one making risky bets in July. Disney is sailing into a financial hurricane. Suicide Mission number 4. Disney's live-action Moana. Officially scheduled for July 10th, 2026, Disney is releasing a photorealistic remake of Moana. On paper, Disney thinks this is a guaranteed billion-dollar hit. But from a financial perspective, this movie is a $250 million mistake. To make the water look realistic in live action, Disney has to employ massive VFX sweatshops working around the clock. Second, let's talk about Dwayne Johnson. He isn't just acting. His company, $7 Productions, is producing it. When Dwayne Johnson produces a movie, he demands a massive cut of the first dollar gross. This means he gets paid a percentage of the box office before Disney officially turns a profit. But the biggest reason this movie is mathematically guaranteed to flop is brand cannibalization. Why would families spend $100 on movie tickets to see a live-action version of a story they literally just watched the animated version of? Disney has oversaturated the market, and the 2026 box office is going to reflect that exhaustion. And speaking of exhaustion, our next movie proves that Hollywood doesn't know when to let a franchise rest. Suicide Mission number 5. The Hunger Games: Sunrise on the Reaping. Lionsgate has officially announced that a brand new prequel movie will hit theaters on November 20th, 2026. In the 2010s, the Hunger Games movies were a cultural phenomenon, but Lionsgate is falling victim to franchise fatigue. Just recently, their prequel, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, only made $337 million. Compare that to the original movie, which made almost $700 million. The audience is mathematically shrinking by half. Lionsgate is attempting to mine a franchise that is past its expiration date. Without the original cast, this production is taking a massive $150 million gamble on a fan base that has already moved on. But all of these movies are just losing money. Our final 2026 upcoming movie is so financially toxic, it might literally destroy the most valuable brand in history. Suicide Mission number 6. Star Wars New Jedi Order. To understand why this December 2026 production is a catastrophic mistake, you have to look at the sheer panic on Wall Street. Disney has not released a Star Wars movie in theaters since 2019. Their shareholders are getting angry. They're demanding a return on their $4 billion investment. So Disney hit the panic button. They officially scheduled a brand new movie for December 2026, starring Daisy Ridley returning as Rey. From a creative standpoint, this is a highly controversial idea. The last movie she starred in deeply divided the fan base. But from a financial standpoint, it is absolute suicide. Between Daisy Ridley's massive new contract, the visual effects, and the global marketing, industry reports indicate the budget will easily clear $250 million. But the production is already falling apart. Writers and directors have been constantly quitting because nobody can figure out the story. When a movie has this much trouble in pre-production, it guarantees expensive reshoots later on. If Disney spends over $250 million on a movie that the core fan base refuses to see, it will miss its break-even point by a mile. A graveyard. The mega studios are trapped in a toxic cycle. They are too terrified to spend $20 million on an original idea, so they take out massive loans to spend $300 million on the exact same characters they have been selling us for 20 years. They are substituting creativity with cash, and they are relying on your nostalgia to bail them out. But the math is finally catching up to them. The actors are demanding too much money, the VFX pipelines are too expensive, and the audiences are simply too exhausted. The $1 billion mistake is already in motion. The money has been spent, the green screens have been built, and the corporate traps have been set. Now, all we can do is sit back, buy some popcorn, and watch the empire burn. If you want to know how these studios legally hide these massive losses from the IRS, click the video on your screen right now to see how Disney covers up their biggest mistakes. And don't forget to subscribe to follow the money.